Hey y'all, so this is for my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittariuses. You know all my readings are for entertainment purposes only. And without further ado, I'm gonna get right into this fucking video. Y'all know all my readings are for entertainment purposes only. Never force them to fit your situation, okay? Because if it's not for you, it's not for you. If you feel like you resonate with some of it, but not all, take what you can and leave the rest. But do not force it to fit your situation, okay? Without further ado, I'm gonna hop right into this motherfucking video. So we got for my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Adventure. I feel like you're going on an adventure, you're going on a trip. You may be driving around town, or just driving around checking out the scenery, or doing something like going out like to a beach, or like doing something adventurous, like you may be going to a water park, or you may be doing something fun, like something like skydiving or something crazy like that, fucking mountains or something like that. But I feel like you may be traveling somewhere. I feel like I'm getting a beach though. I feel like you may be going to a beach or a lake or a creek, and you might be, you know, swimming, or you're gonna be doing something fun. What else? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is you may need to go to the beach to get a cleansing, or like to a creek or a lake. Maintain your childlike spirit. So make sure, like, you know, like, people stay young by being youthful. Like, I know, like, even if you're old, but I'm not saying like be old. Like, it's okay to have fun. Like, when you go out on this adventure, like going on rides or doing things fun or enjoying it, building things in the sand castles, like doing stuff, being childlike, or just like reminiscing about the past, or like how you used to be, or the things that you used to do, going to a park, like just doing like childlike shit, like that helps you, your spirit. I don't care how old you are, but just doing like childlike things or working with children is really good for you, to help you balance you, maintain you, bring some balance in your life. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What we got for my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? I feel like there's a baby being born. Or I feel like you may be becoming a grandma, or you are a grandma, but it's like you, just because you're a grandma doesn't mean that, you know, like you may be a young grandma, doesn't mean that you're old. Like, take them kids out, take your grandkids out, take your children out, do fun things, you know, stuff like that, but enjoying it at the same time. Not just taking them just for them, but just going and enjoying the shit too. You know what I'm saying? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like you need to go to a park, get on a swing, so you can laugh, like just laugh, or really like have fun, or just do something childlike. Because I feel like you've been older, you're wiser now. You're all about empowerment. You help a lot of people spiritually, physically, mentally. You're very, very, very empowering. And I even feel like you're going to be going out. There's like, you're going to be getting a getaway. There's some type of getaway. I feel like you help a lot of people. You helped a lot of people. More than, like, you may not even realize it. Like, you help people without even realizing it. Like, ascend, you bring growth to people's life. And because of that, it's like you're real motherly or fatherly. You're real wise, but maintain your childlike spirit too, okay? Pause. It's time for you to take a break. I feel like you've been overwhelmed. There's something that you believe in your heart. Follow your heart. Don't let nobody second guess you, or tell you you're lying, or tell you you're crazy. You know what you believe in. Stand by your truths. But it's time for you to pause and reflect. It's time for you to, like, I don't know if you've been working so much or just putting priorities first, that you really need to sit and like really like enjoy yourself. Like, how are you making so much money but you're not enjoying it? Like, say if you're working all the time, like you're just gonna work your life away, you gotta enjoy that money too. Because what the fuck are you working for? To leave a legacy? I understand you're trying to leave something behind for your children, but what is the point of working so hard and not being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor? You understand what I'm saying? So it's time for you to really sit and reflect and follow your heart, because there's something that you believe in your heart. Believe what your heart is telling you. Believe what you feel. With your heart. Don't let nobody tell you you're wrong. Don't let nobody tell you, like, you know what it is. You're very intuitive. You're very strong. You help people. Like, you help people. You may be a manager, spiritualist. Like, there's something that you do to help people, like, grow. You help people ascend. Like, you may be a doctor, or like just doing something, like, you know, like a therapist, or just, even if you don't even do therapy, but you help people. You're wise, so you talk to people. You know how to make people feel good. Like, you're even if you're young, you have like an old soul. So it's like your soul, you're all about priorities that you never really get to enjoy your life. I feel like you had to grow up young, like you were independent at a young age. So it's like it forced you to grow up young. Like, you may have raised your brothers and your sisters, or even if you were the younger one, it's like you were more headstrong. So it's like you were more headstrong. So it's like I just feel like you're like a leader type. You're a leader type. Yeah, you've been working hard on your finances. You started a new job, or you started something new, and I feel like it's going good for you. Even if you didn't start something new, I just feel like there's more people, like people coming, or you're joining something, or people are joining you. People are coming together. I don't know, like dancing and enjoying each other. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of fun in your workplace, or whatever it is that you do. There's dancing, there's fun, there's happiness. Wherever you work, there's a lot of happiness. So whatever you do, I feel like if you're working, you love what you do. I feel like you bring a lot of happiness to people. I feel like there's a lot of younger people that really look up to you. Like, people admire you. I feel like you're even if you're like a woman, I feel like you're really business savvy. It's like you're business oriented, like, and it's just like you know how to get money, you know how to adapt. It took you a long time to get where you are. Not a lot of people knew your struggle. They just see the accomplishments. They don't see what it took to get here. You understand what I'm saying? But I do see that if you started a new job, I see that it's something you love to do. Or even if you've been working this job your whole life, I see that you're doing something that you love to do. I feel like there's somebody that work with the youth, or you'll be good with working with younger people. So if you're ever considering something, like if you're trying to start a new job, like you will be really good with younger people. Yeah, I feel like you've been stressed out lately. You've been stressed out a little bit, like overwhelmed. I feel like you've been worried about your children. There's a baby. I'm getting a baby. The baby may need to stay in the house because there is COVID. Keep the baby in the house if the baby don't got their shots. Or make sure there's not a lot of people in front of the baby or around that baby. Protect that baby, because I feel like there is COVID. I feel like that baby will be protected, but I see that this is a heads up. Like, keep the baby in the house, keep the baby away from people that don't have, if the baby don't have the shots, like make sure they got their mask on if they're coming around the baby. There's a blessing here. You have a blessing. I feel like you're stressing about money or finances, but I feel like financially things are about to start looking up for you. So if your business may even be popping right now, or it's like if you're stressed out about money, I see that your money is going to be looking real good. So don't stress. I feel like you have money coming in. Some type of money is coming in. I see that you've been praying a lot. I pray that, I feel like you've been praying for your children, praying for your grandchildren, praying, you just been praying for your mom and your dad, or whoever the case may be, but you've been praying a lot lately. There's a blessing here. You have a blessing coming. You've been stressing. I feel like you've been stressing because it's like you wanted something, but it didn't work out the way you wanted it to work out. I feel like for some of y'all, get a business. Like, I feel like your business, some of y'all, I feel like your business having something will work, or there's somebody stressed out. I feel like it's not you though. I feel like it's somebody you're with. I feel like they've been stressed out because their business or their job, there's something with their job. They feel like they're gonna lose their job, or they feel like this business is moving slow, it's not gonna work out. But I see that everything is gonna be fine. it's not gonna go like they're thinking the worst. It's like this person is thinking the worst. I feel like they're praying like, I don't want to lose my job, or my job or my business is not picking up. Is something like with their work or something with finances. I see that they're praying, they're stressed out, but I see that they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine. Like, they're real business oriented, and I feel like you've been trying to help this person pray. Like, you've been helping this person stay sane. I feel like they may even have been stressed out because somebody in their family may be sick. Somebody may be sick, so it's like they've been praying. Like, they don't want to lose somebody. Like, I don't want to lose my mom. I don't want to lose my grandma or my grandfather or my dad. Like, they're praying. They're praying. And it's like you're trying to help this person stay sane. I don't feel like I feel like this person may be sick, and it's like they're thinking the worst, but I don't see it ending just yet. Like, I don't feel like this person is gonna lose their life just yet. But you know, life is not promised to none, but I see that things are gonna be okay with this family member. I see that things are gonna be all right. I just feel like it's your person, that it's somebody that you're either your brother, your father, or your husband. I feel like it's a man though, and I just feel like they've been stressed out because somebody is sick. Somebody is sick in their family, and they're thinking the worst. But I do see that, like, even if it don't, like, I don't feel like it's their time to go yet. I feel like they're still here, and it's like they're crying. Like, they may be sick, they may be in a hospital bed, or just sick. Somebody's like sick, and it's like they're crying. Like, you know, they're scared because this is, at the end of the day, this is their family member, and it's like they're losing faith, they're losing hope. Tell them to stay strong, to stand in there, man. I feel like you've been really bossing up and really helping this person. I even feel like this person may even be stressed out about their children or their kids, something with their kids. Like, if you don't share kids with them, they've been stressed out about their kids. But I see that you've been, like, they lost hope. Like, I don't know if they feel like they lost their child or they lost their children, but I see that it's not over. It's not as bad as they think that it is. If they feel like they can't fight, they still can fight. They can, whatever it is, it's something. It's something that your person, it's a man around you that's been stressed out about either their parents or their children. And it's like there's something wrong, and it's like they're thinking the worst. But I see that you're really helping this person through. This person is getting through because of you. It's like you're their shoulder to lean on. It's like you're tired. It's like you're there to help everybody, but it's like, who is really here to help me? I feel like, you know, you've been struggling financially. Business is about to pick up, or your job is something with your job. You may have gotten laid off, or you've been working from home. Money been slow, money been tight. I see that you've really been stressing out. You've really been stressed out because it's like you're trying to hold everybody and everything together. I feel like everybody relies on you, but it's like you have nobody to rely on when the odds are against you. It's like, I'm here for everybody, but everybody's always making it about them. What about me? What about my stability? But there's some type of offer coming, and it's gonna lay off some burdens. Like, you're gonna get some news. Like, I feel like you've been stressed out. Like I said, you're praying for something because you lost hope. Like, you feel like it ain't gonna work out for you. But I see that as soon as you thought that it wasn't gonna work out in your favor, I see that you're gonna get this offer, and it's gonna relieve some stress. Like, say if somebody may be sick in your family, or you may be losing a job. Like, you felt like you was gonna lose your job, or you felt like you was gonna lose a parent, or you was gonna lose something, or somebody is sick, and it's like you were scared as shit. You're praying, but I see that it's you, like, you know, it's you, your head, that you've been stressed out and you've been thinking the worst. But I see that there's some type of offer, and it's gonna relieve stress. It's gonna relieve a lot of stress, and you're gonna be happy. It's gonna lay off some burdens. But it's like you're legit carrying everybody's weight on your fucking back. You're carrying families, you're carrying your child, their kids, you're carrying your lover, you're carrying your mom, your father, everybody. It's like you have the weight of the world on your back, and there's nobody there to support you when you are in need. I don't even feel like you ever sat down and just surrendered to defeat. Like, you just always, you keep going, you never stop, so you never dealt with your issues. But I feel like if you keep going on like that, just keep going, helping everybody, but you really got underlying issues, I feel like that is gonna leave, like, you're gonna feel defeated. You're gonna feel defeated. It's just gonna build up, and it's one day you're just gonna get so tired, so overwhelmed. And it's like you have to deal with your issues too. You can't just keep taking on everybody else's issues and saving yours for later, because it's like you matter too. You matter too. You matter too. But I feel like as soon as you thought that like you lost hope, or you felt like something wasn't going to work out in your favor, I feel like boom, here comes with the answers you've been praying for, or whatever the news that you've been waiting on. There's something you're waiting for, and it's like you lost hope, like you feel like it's not coming, or it's never going to work out, or it's going to fail, it ain't going to work. I just feel like something's coming your way, some type of blessing, and it's like you're going to be happy as shit with the news. Yeah, I feel like you need like a vacation. Like, I feel like when you do go on vacation, or if you do go on vacation, it's like you're watching everybody's kids, or you're going to help people, or it's like you never really get to enjoy yourself. You never really get to enjoy yourself. You have to enjoy yourself too, because you matter. It's always about everybody else. It's always about everybody else. It's like, what about me? What about me? What about me, you know? It's like, I don't know, like you're confused. You're confused. There's a lot of confusion. Like I feel like you have a lot, like you've been scattered mentally. Like it's just like you have so much going on in your life that it's like you forget a lot of shit. You forget everything, and it's not on purpose. It's just because you legit have so much going on. I'm telling you, legit got the weight of the world on your shoulders, for real, and you're not dealing with your issues. You're not dealing with your issues. And I even feel like you just need to take a day where as though you just turn your phone off, don't answer nobody's calls, and like go get a fucking massage, or go do something for yourself. Go to a hotel and just forget that the world exists, because it's like you never have downtime. It's like even when you're asleep, you're not asleep, because you're thinking about the next move, what you got to do tomorrow, this, that, whatever. It's like, come on, you have to think about yourself too, because you're going to break down. You're going to break down, and we all have breaking points. I'm telling you, I just been through that shit. I always patch shit up or buried around shit and just kept going, that I never had a time to deal with my childhood issues and the things I got going on now, or the things I went through throughout all my years of living. And it's like it just got to the point that it all just stacked up, and it all just came out and fell on me, and I had no choice but to deal with it. But you don't need you can what's the word I'm looking for? You can prevent that if you deal with your issues. You got things that you have to deal with. You have things that you have to deal with. Look at your hands. It's like a fucking octopus. Like you're never chilling. You're never chilling. It's about the world. It's never about you. But you got to think about your peace too, because it's like it's so many people that's relying on you. There's so many people that's counting on you. But how can you help anybody if you're not right? That's like loving other people when you don't even love yourself. And I'm not saying you don't love yourself, but I'm just giving you an example. You have to make sure you're straight before you can help anybody. You have to make sure you love you before you can love anybody. You can't never love nobody more than you love yourself, because it's like that's kind of being like a hypocrite. And I'm not saying that to hurt you or anything, because no, this ain't that. But you matter, and you're more, is people relying on you. But how can you be there for those people when you're not even making sure that you're straight? And they're so caught up on themselves that they never really think about how about you, or what are you going through, or nobody thinks about you. Nobody thinks about you. Nobody thinks about you and all the things you got going on. You got so much legit going on. I just get so much, constantly thinking, always in your head, I gotta do this, I gotta do it, I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I have to, it's so much, and you're tired. And I don't feel like nobody knows. Like, you really, like, sometimes you just sit by yourself, and it's like as soon as you sit, there goes a call. As soon as you sit, here goes something. As soon as you sit, and I just feel like sometimes you may shower and you just cry. You just cry. You're strong as shit. You're really, really, really strong. Like, you're a strong ass person, because you deal with everybody else's issues. For real. You're really strong. I'm not even getting a love reading. I just feel like I'm talking to somebody that really need to, like, sit and really get themselves right before like they really have like some type of mental breakdown, like, and you don't want that. I feel like you just need to sit and like really like introspect and get yourself right, because I feel like you're working. There's just so much going on. There's so much going on that is starting to stress me out, and it's not even my life, this is your life. What else? Aries, Venus, Sag. Something new is coming. I feel like your child may be starting something new. Your child, somebody's child is giving birth. Somebody's child may be pregnant. I feel like you're doing something that you've done when you were younger. There's something that you're doing that you've done when you were younger. Like, I don't know, like say if you work with kids, or say if you did something when you were younger, and it's like you're doing it now. You're doing it now. Or it could be that you did whatever it is that you do, you've been doing this shit since you was a child. You've been doing this shit since you was a kid. No stopping, no breaks. Yeah, it's like your life is unbalanced. Like you're starting new things. Like it's like you're not. I'm not saying that you're not finishing what you start, but I'm just saying like you're not even giving yourself time to finish things before you start something new. It's like you're just doing things, adding shit and more and more and more onto your plate without even finishing the other shit that you still gotta get done. You know what I'm saying? Your life is unbalanced right now. I feel like you've been depressed, or you're tired. You're tired. It's like you're a fucking wounded warrior. It's like you're tired, but you're still going. You're tired, but you're still going. And it's like, I just feel like there's somebody that's by your side. I feel like it's a masculine energy. It's a man, or maybe one of your children. And it's like they're stressed out. They're going through something. And it's like you're trying to help them, but it's like you're going through stuff too. I'm also getting that there may be somebody that just had a baby boy. This person has postpartum depression, and it's like I'm trying to help my lover, but I'm really going through it too. And it's like they don't know, because it's like they're putting this person above themselves, that they don't have time to really sit and worry about what they got going on, because they're so worried about this other person. Like, just like, even if it's you, like say if it's you, right, and you got depression, and it's like all of a sudden your depression or your anxiety been real bad, and it's like your person is going through something, and you're trying to help them, but you're just putting the shit that you got going on to the side. And it's like when you really sit and think, it's like you just cry, because it's like you're tired. You're tired. I just feel like it's something new that you want to do. It's like it's something that you want to do. There's something new that you want to do, and it's like you're sure of it. I'm doing this. This is what I want to do. There's something new that you're starting, something new that you're doing, and it's like I'm gonna do it. But I just feel like there's so much going on in your life. Like you might be starting a new job or taking on something new, but it's like you're sure that you want to do this because you have a decision. You have a decision that you need to make. Do you want to start this new job, or do you want to move to this new house, or do you want to start this new something? There's something new, and it's like I want to do it, I'm sure, but you're not. You still have other things that you have to deal with. That's like taking a job knowing that you have nobody to watch your kids. Like, I'm gonna start the job, I'm gonna taking a, say you buy a house, or you take a house that the rent is fucking $1,500, but you only make $1,500 a month. How the fuck you gonna manage the bills? But you take it because that's you want it, you sure you want it, but you can't maintain it right now. You can't take what you can't maintain. It's like, I'm sure I could do it, I got this, but then it's like you're adding more stress to yourself, because how are you going to get a house that is $1,500 and you only make $1,500? What about your bills? What about the necessities? How about your kids? How about this? You have to think. You have to really sit and think before you take this new something, whatever new it is. You have other things that you have to deal with before you can start this new shit, because if not, it's just going to be more burdens, more shit on top of shit, and it's like it's going to be overwhelming. It's gonna bring you a lot of stress. It's gonna bring, or taking more hours with your job, knowing that you already got a side hustle, you got a business, and it's like business been popping, but it's like you're neglecting your business to go to work, but your business could bring you more income. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying to make it, you know, so whereas though you can understand there's a lot going on, you have a lot going on. So be careful with taking on new things when you know you have so much going on in your life, because you don't want it to fail. You don't want this new shit to fail, because you have a nice good blessing here. But it's like you have to get things aligned, get your ducks in a row before you go ahead and maintain or start or anything. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got everything straight before you could do anything, because you're tired. You're tired. You're tired. You're tired. You're tired. But you're still going, and you're going strong. I love that shit. I love that shit. You're strong as shit, but you know, we all have a breaking point. It's time for you to really sit and really, like, you know what I'm saying? You're really intuitive. You're moving in silence. A lot of people don't know what you feel inside. There's a lot of hidden emotions, a lot of hidden feelings, and it's like you're not really speaking too much. It's like you're just always thinking constantly in your head. You never really get to sit and think about the things that you want to do next, or you can't figure out your next plan because you're taking on everybody else's burden. But it's like you're really overwhelmed, and it's like you just need a day for yourself, a week, a fucking month. Yeah, there's some type of offer here, and it's secretly, and it's in secret, and nobody knows about this offer or this new beginning. You may be moving or doing something new, and it's like it's in secret. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Or it's like, you know, somebody may even have found out that they're pregnant, and it's like somebody may have found out that they're pregnant, and it's like they nobody knows that they're pregnant. But it's like they already got a bunch of kids, and they can't afford this new baby. But it's like they're not saying that because they don't want nobody to know that that they're pregnant, and they don't want nobody to judge them. Like somebody might have just had a baby and they may be pregnant again. Like that's what I'm getting. Like back to back. Like the baby probably not even a year old and they're already pregnant again. Or the baby is a year old and they're pregnant again, but they can't afford it because they got so much going on in their life. This could be you, this could be a child. They're overwhelmed, they're stressed out, but it's like they're happy about it. Or it could be that you're starting something new and nobody knows that whatever this new is, but you're really passionate about it. You're happy about it, but you really got to get all this shit in your life. Like you have to get this aligned. I see that whatever new thing it is that you're doing, it's gonna bring you a lot of stability, it's gonna bring you a lot of happiness, but you gotta figure out this shit. Like now it's time for you to really sit and think, like, what do I have to cut out? What do I need to like put to the side? Or like manage your shit. Like I'm gonna deal with this at this time, write things, schedule things, and after that it's like don't do things all at one time. Like align your shit. Align your shit. Align your shit. Like make sure if you start this new job that everything else is in order. Like say if you got a business and you want to start this new career, make sure you got somebody that can hold this business down while you go and start your new career, because you know what I'm saying, like make sure you get things aligned before you start anything new. Because I see it's like you're indecisive, but you want it, you sure you want this new beginning. It's like I'm sure it'll bring me a lot of stability, but there's confusion, and it's like you have a lack of faith or a lack of hope. It's like I just got so much going on. Or it's like you're taking on everybody else's problems, that is like you're putting the things that you want to do to the side. You want to do things too, but it's like you're putting everybody above you. That is like you never really had time to do what you want. Now it's time for you to live for you. You already live for everybody. Now it's time for you to live for you and do what makes you happy. Stop worrying about them and what they do or what you got to do for them. No, they're grown, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You're taking on more stress, and it's not even your stress. That's like fighting somebody else's fight. You have so much going on, but it's like you're happy. You're happy about this new stuff, whatever new thing it is that you're doing. And it's like you wanted this, you waited for this. But it's like a lot of things are hitting. Like it's like, say you wanted something so bad, but it's like all this shit is happening in your life at one time, and then it's like this blessing comes at the wrong time. It's like the right blessing, but at the wrong time. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just the universe trying to test you. But don't put nobody else's needs above your own because you matter. But with further ado, y'all, this ain't even no love reading. This is general. Okay? Put yourself first because you matter. But with further ado, y'all, this be our reading. Bye.